Chosen one, do you remember that moment? The moment you decided to believe? Not just the kind of belief that sits quietly in the background, waiting for the right time to show itself. No, I'm talking about the belief that stirs within your soul. The belief that refuses to be ignored. The kind that shakes the very foundations of everything around you. That's the kind of belief you carried within you, and it is not something that can be easily shaken. You didn't just believe on the surface. No, chosen one, you believed with everything that you are. You believe with the fire in your heart and the passion in your spirit. Your belief wasn't a soft whisper that could be drowned out by the chaos of the world. Your belief was a loud roar that reached the heavens themselves, calling the universe into action. It was the type of belief that forces change, that makes things happen, even when all the odds seem stacked against you. And let me tell you something right now. Your belief didn't just sit there, dormant and waiting. It set things into motion. It didn't matter how many obstacles stood in your way, how many doubts tried to cloud your mind, or how many people told you that it couldn't be done. Your belief was the driving force that began to move mountains, to break down walls, and to bring everything you needed right to your doorstep. You didn't simply wish for change, chosen one. You actively called it into being. Every prayer you whispered, every hope you nurtured, every ounce of your being that believed in the impossible. It wasn't just wishful thinking. No, you were commanding the universe, telling it that you were ready. You were saying, I believe, and I am ready for what's coming. And now, chosen one, the universe is answering you. The time of waiting is over. The blessing you've been asking for is on its way, and it's coming in ways you never imagined. You've set everything in motion with your unwavering belief, and now, that very belief is creating the space for your miracle to unfold. It may not come exactly how you envisioned, but it's coming stronger, bigger, and more beautifully than you could have ever dreamed. Your miracle is closer than ever, and it's about to change everything. Chosen one, I know it's been a long journey. For so long, you've been working tirelessly, waiting patiently, and believing with all your heart. But there were moments, weren't there? Moments when it felt like nothing was happening. Moments when it seemed like your prayers were echoing into an empty void. You questioned whether your efforts were in vain, whether your faith was misplaced, and whether all the waiting would ever lead to anything. But I want you to listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Every single thing you've endured, every challenge, every tear you've shed, it was not in vain. Nothing you've experienced was wasted. Those moments of doubt, those painful setbacks, those times when you felt abandoned, they were not signs of failure. No, they were signs of preparation. You see, chosen one, the universe works in ways we often don't understand. It takes time to align everything you need for the blessing that's coming your way. It's like building a foundation for a house. You don't always see the work that goes into the foundation because it's hidden from view. But it's that very foundation that ensures the house will stand strong when the walls are built. The strength you've been developing through each trial, the resilience you've gained from every challenge, and the patience you've learned while waiting. It was all part of the universe's plan to prepare you for the miracle that is now coming your way. Think about it. Every tear you shed wasn't wasted. Every moment of doubt you faced wasn't pointless. Every single step, no matter how small, was moving you closer to the breakthrough that is about to manifest in your life. And while it may have felt like nothing was happening, the universe was working tirelessly behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly for you. You were not forgotten, chosen one. You were being crafted, refined, and prepared for something extraordinary. You may not have seen the changes immediately, but trust this. Every part of your journey, no matter how difficult, was part of the process that's been building the life you've dreamed of. Your miracle wasn't something that could be rushed. It had to be nurtured, built with care, and prepared in divine timing. And now, after all this waiting, it's finally your time to witness the manifestation of everything you've worked for, prayed for, and believed in. Chosen one, I know there were times when you found yourself asking, "Where's my blessing? Why does it seem like everyone else is receiving their miracles while I'm still waiting?" You watched as others around you receive their breakthroughs, their success, their answers to prayers. And yet, you felt like you were still standing at the edge, waiting for your moment to arrive. It's frustrating, isn't it? To give so much of yourself, to have faith, to pray, to hope, and yet it feels like your turn never comes. But let me remind you of something powerful. Your blessing has always been there. Yes, chosen one. It has always been within reach, even when you couldn't see it. You see, blessings don't always appear when we expect them. Sometimes they are hidden from our view for a very important reason. Your blessing needed to grow in secret. Just like a seed buried deep in the ground, it needed time, it needed the right environment, and it needed to be nurtured. Imagine planting a seed. If you dug it up too soon, you wouldn't see the growth beneath the surface. You'd only see dirt and soil, with no sign of the flower, tree, or fruit that will eventually bloom. But that seed is still growing, still taking root. And in the same way, your blessing has been quietly growing, forming and preparing itself for the moment when it can finally reveal itself to you. And now, chosen one, here you are, standing at the edge of that moment. You've been through so much pain, struggle, doubt. But each step, each challenge was meant to bring you to this point. Every bit of it was part of your preparation. You weren't left behind, and you weren't forgotten. What seemed like delays were actually divine moments of growth. Your blessing needed to be hidden because it wasn't ready to be seen by the world just yet. It needed to be perfected, refined, and nurtured in the unseen. But now, chosen one, as you stand here, know this. Your miracle was never denied. It was only waiting for the perfect time, the right season, to show itself to you. All the waiting, all the pain, all the times you doubted, it was building the foundation for the grand revelation of your blessing. It wasn't a denial of your worth. It was an investment in your growth, an alignment of divine timing, a preparation for something far greater than you could have imagined. And now, as you're about to witness your blessing unfold, you'll realize that the wait, the silence, the hiddenness, all of it was necessary. It was part of the divine plan that has led you to this exact moment. Your miracle is not just near. It is already unfolding in ways you might not even be able to comprehend right now. But soon, chosen one, you will see it, and you will understand that everything was always happening exactly as it needed to. Chosen one, I know it hasn't been easy. It's difficult to trust in the process when things aren't unfolding the way you thought they would. We all face that impatience, that overwhelming feeling of wanting things to move faster, to see results right now. You've done everything you were supposed to do. You prayed, you worked hard, you believed, and yet the answers seemed delayed. The breakthroughs seem far away. It's hard not to question. Why isn't it happening yet? What's taking so long? I've been there too, and I understand how frustrating it can be. But here's what I need you to grasp, chosen one. Divine timing is always at work, even when you can't see it. Every delay, every setback, every moment of waiting, it's all part of the master plan. You see, the universe doesn't operate on our schedule. It doesn't rush things or force outcomes. It's meticulous, careful, and intentional. Every single moment, every experience, every action, and even every delay has been carefully designed to get you to this precise moment. The timing is not off. It's perfect. It may feel like you're stuck, but I promise you, you are not. You've been in preparation mode, whether you realized it or not. The universe has been quietly working behind the scenes, aligning every part of your journey. All the lessons, all the waiting, all the growth. You've been getting ready for this moment. And now, as the timing aligns, your blessing is being unlocked. It's easy to believe that things should be happening faster. We live in a world that demands instant results, instant gratification. But in the spiritual realm, things don't work that way. Divine timing is not about rushing or forcing. It's about alignment, precision, and preparation. Every delay has been giving you the tools you need to handle what's coming. Every moment you felt like you were waiting in vain was actually shaping your ability to step into your miracle with strength, confidence, and wisdom. The universe isn't slow, chosen one. It's deliberate. And now the time is right. The pieces are falling into place. The waiting wasn't in vain. It was part of your divine preparation. You are now stepping into the miracle that has always been meant for you. Trust the process and trust that the timing of the universe is perfect. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything that has happened in your life has led you to this very moment. Your blessing is being unleashed, and it's going to be everything you've dreamed of and more. So, let go of any doubt. Let go of the impatience. The universe has worked for this moment, and now, your miracle is about to reveal itself. Trust that everything has been aligned just for you. Your time has come. Chosen one, I need you to understand something very important right now. Miracles don't always show up in the ways we expect them to. We have a tendency to picture in our minds exactly how our blessings should look. We build expectations around them, and we wait, hoping that the universe will deliver in the way we envisioned. But sometimes, the universe has a much grander plan in mind, one far bigger than anything we could have imagined. There's a saying that goes, what seems like a setback is often a setup for something greater. And I want you to reflect on that for a moment, because it's the key to unlocking the miracles you deserve. There were times in your life when you felt like things weren't going your way. You experienced disappointment, rejection, or failure. You thought it was a setback, didn't you? But let me tell you this, chosen one. Those very moments were the universe's way of setting you up for something greater, something far beyond your current understanding. What you thought was a loss was actually just the universe clearing the path for what's about to come. Now, the miracle that's heading your way might not look like what you expected. It might not come in the exact package you thought it would. You might have envisioned a specific outcome, but the blessing you're about to receive is going to exceed everything you ever thought possible. It's going to come in a way that will take your breath away. And when it does, you'll look back and realize that all the waiting, all the moments of doubt, and all the struggles were just preparing you for this moment. I know that embracing the unknown can feel intimidating. It's human nature to want control, to want things to unfold exactly as we imagine. But chosen one, this is where faith truly comes into play. You have to trust that the universe knows what it's doing, even when you don't fully understand the path it's leading you down. You have to let go of your expectations and allow yourself to be open to the unexpected. The greatness that's coming to you will surpass everything you thought was possible. But in order to receive it, you have to release the tight grip you have on what you thought your blessing would look like. Stay grounded in your faith. Stay rooted in the belief that the universe has something far bigger in store for you than you could have ever imagined. And when that blessing arrives, when it takes shape and appears in your life, you'll see that it was worth every moment of waiting. It will be exactly what you needed, and it will be more than you could have ever asked for. So, let go of your expectations. Embrace the unknown. Stay open to the mysteries the universe is revealing to you. Because what's coming next is going to be greater than anything you could have dreamed up. Trust that it's all part of the plan, and trust that the miracle you deserve is already on its way. Chosen one, I want you to take a deep breath and think back to every challenge you faced, the struggles, the disappointments, the moments when you felt like you were stuck in place, unable to move forward. Can you remember those times? The times when it felt like no matter how hard you tried, something was always standing in your way? Maybe people doubted you. Maybe they said you wouldn't make it. Maybe circumstances tried to tell you that you were never going to get past the barriers in front of you. But I'm here to tell you that those walls you encountered weren't meant to stop you. No, chosen one, those walls were meant to build you. Every challenge you faced, every moment of difficulty, it was all part of the plan. You see, the universe doesn't throw obstacles in our way to punish us. No, The universe creates walls to test our resolve, to teach us resilience, to show us the strength we didn't know we had inside of us. These walls were never meant to keep you out. They were meant to show you how powerful and unstoppable you are. They were meant to bring out the warrior within you. And with each challenge, with each wall, you grew stronger. Think about all the times you thought you couldn't keep going, when the weight of the world felt too heavy on your shoulders. You didn't give up, did you? No. You pushed forward, even when it seemed like the world was closing in on you. Those walls, those barriers, you didn't let them stop you. You learned from them. Every obstacle was a lesson, and every lesson made you more resilient, more determined, more aware of your own power. And now, chosen one, as those walls that once seemed so insurmountable begin to crumble, you will see that you're no longer bound by them. You've learned how to rise above. You've learned how to break through. You were never meant to be stopped by those walls. You were meant to break through them and emerge on the other side stronger than ever. The walls that were once there to block your path are now the very thing that will propel you forward, pushing you into your next level of greatness. The struggles you've faced, the challenges you've overcome, they've all been preparing you for this moment. And now, the time has come for you to shatter those barriers. You have all the strength, the wisdom, and the power you need to do it. The walls have nothing on you, chosen one. You were never meant to be stopped. You were always meant to break through, rise higher, and claim the victory that is rightfully yours. Persistence, chosen one, is the one thing that has carried you this far. There were moments when you wanted to give up, times when the road seemed too long, too difficult, too painful to continue. You've been there, haven't you? When it felt like no matter how hard you tried, nothing was changing. But here's the truth. The universe doesn't reward the ones who give up. It rewards the ones who keep going, even when the path seems impossible. It rewards those who refuse to quit. Every time you felt exhausted, every time you doubted yourself but still kept moving forward, that was your strength talking. Every small step you took, every ounce of energy you poured into pushing past those barriers, it was all chipping away at the walls that once stood in your way. You didn't stop. You didn't throw in the towel. And because of that persistence, chosen one, you're now standing at the threshold of something magnificent. You've made it through the hardest part. You've proven to the universe and to yourself that you're ready for the blessing that's been waiting for you. Now, as you continue to push, you'll notice something incredible. The barriers around you have no power over you anymore. The walls that once seemed so strong, so unmovable, will start to crumble. Why? Because your persistence has ignited the process of your blessing. Every time you kept going, even when you couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you were moving closer to your miracle. The universe has seen your dedication. It's seen your unwavering belief. And now, the fullness of your miracle is on the horizon. Your persistence is your power, chosen one. And it is the key to unlocking everything you've ever dreamed of. Can you feel it, chosen one? The energy around you is shifting. There's a change happening, and it's like the universe is aligning everything you've worked for. The heaviness that once weighed on your spirit is beginning to lift. The doubts, the fears, the uncertainty. You can feel them fading away, can't you? The doors that seemed closed are now starting to open. The things that once felt impossible are now becoming possible. You've been through the struggles, the challenges, and now, as the energy shifts, you're stepping into a new chapter of your life. The world has watched you struggle, chosen one, but they don't know the truth. They don't know that you were never meant to stay down. They don't see that all the struggles you've endured have been building you, strengthening you, preparing you for this very moment. They didn't know that you were always destined to rise. They didn't know that your trials weren't meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you for the flood of blessings that is now on its way. Every challenge, every hardship, every moment of doubt, it was all part of the process. The universe was working behind the scenes, orchestrating your rise, making sure you were ready for the abundance that is about to flow into your life. And now, the shift is happening. The weight is lifting, and the path is clearing. You are stepping into a new era, a new season of your life, and everything you've worked for is aligning to bring you the miracle you've been waiting for. Feel the energy, chosen one. It's undeniable. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You are no longer the person who struggled. You are no longer the one who fought against the odds. You are now the one who is stepping into the fullness of your blessing. The universe is about to deliver the miracle you deserve, and it's all happening right now. Chosen one, take a deep breath and think back to everything you've been through. The journey you've walked wasn't an easy one. It wasn't meant to be. You faced mountains that seemed impossible to climb, storms that shook you to your core, and moments of doubt so heavy you thought you couldn't carry on. But here you are, standing tall, standing strong, with the light of your resilience shining brighter than ever before. And now, in this very moment, you are seeing the truth. Every step you took, every challenge you faced has been leading you to where you are now. Every moment of pain, every tear, every sacrifice, it wasn't in vain. In those times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of the world seemed too much to bear, you kept going. You pressed on, even when the path seemed unclear, when the destination felt so far away. And now, looking back, you see the puzzle pieces starting to fall into place. The struggles weren't setbacks, they were stepping stones. Each one of those difficult moments was shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the greatness you're about to experience. Do you remember how many times you questioned the path? You asked yourself, why is this happening to me? When will it end? But now, you know that those very moments were part of the divine process, the plan that's been unfolding for you. Every twist, every turn, every unexpected detour, it wasn't a mistake. It was all meant to lead you here, to this moment of clarity, to this moment where you stand on the brink of your breakthrough. You are exactly where you need to be, chosen one. The road was never meant to be straight or easy, because the greatness that lies ahead of you is too immense for the old version of you to grasp. You had to go through it. You had to grow through it. And in doing so, you became the person who can now carry the weight of your blessings with grace, wisdom, and strength. So, embrace the journey, chosen one. Embrace every scar, every lesson, every single step. Because in the end, the pain was never about breaking you. It was about shaping you into the person you needed to be to step into the destiny that is waiting for you. This has always been the plan. This is exactly where you are meant to be. Chosen one, it's so easy to wonder why things don't happen faster, isn't it? You've given your all. You've worked tirelessly, you've put in the hours, the energy, the faith, and yet sometimes it felt like progress was slow, like the world was moving around you, but you weren't moving with it. You've asked yourself, why isn't it happening for me? Why haven't I received my blessing yet? It's frustrating, I know, but I need you to pause, take a deep breath, and trust in something deeper, something more powerful than any impatience or doubt. Divine timing. Yes, chosen one, divine timing is always at work, even when you don't see it. Everything you've been through, every moment of struggle, every trial, every seemingly delayed moment, it was all part of the grand plan. The struggles were necessary. The delays were important. And every single moment of waiting was an essential part of your preparation. Understand this. The universe is never in a rush. It is always working on your behalf, even when you can't see the results. Your life has been aligning in perfect harmony, and though you couldn't understand it in the moment, it was all happening exactly as it should. You see, chosen one, the blessing you're about to receive couldn't have come at a better time. The timing is divinely perfect. The experiences you've had, the people you've met, the lessons you've learned, they were all leading you to this very moment. You are ready now because of everything that came before. The universe was waiting for you to be fully prepared to receive the magnitude of the blessing coming your way. Now let's talk about patience, chosen one. I know that word can feel heavy sometimes. We hear it often, but we rarely understand its true meaning. Patience doesn't mean sitting idle, waiting for something to happen with no action. No, patience is far more powerful than that. Patience is not about doing nothing. It's about continuing to walk in faith, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about trusting the process, even when everything around you feels like it's moving too slowly. Patience is the quiet confidence that your blessings are on their way, even when the world seems to be moving at its own pace, leaving you behind. It's knowing that the miracle you've been waiting for is not only coming, it's already been set in motion. You've waited for this moment, and now everything is coming together. All the pieces that seemed out of place, all the things you thought were taking too long, have all been part of the divine orchestration that's bringing you to this very point. Chosen one, right now, I need you to pause for a moment and truly understand the magnitude of what's happening in your life. This miracle unfolding before you is not just a blessing. It's a profound testament to everything you've gone through, everything you've survived, and everything you've become. It's not simply a gift from the universe. It's a reflection of your unwavering strength, your perseverance in the face of adversity, and the powerful faith you've held on to when everything else seemed uncertain. Do you see it yet? This miracle is a mirror to your soul's resilience. It is the result of every challenge that you've faced, every tear that you've shed, and every prayer you've whispered into the universe, knowing that it would be heard. There were moments, chosen one, when you wondered if your prayers were ever going to be answered. You faced times when it seemed like the world was against you, when every door closed in your face, and when you questioned whether you were on the right path. But through it all, you didn't give up. You stood your ground, even when the storms seemed impossible to weather. Even when everyone around you doubted, you kept going. Your faith never wavered. And because of that, the universe has responded to your resilience. Your time has come. This is not just a random act of fate. No, this miracle is the culmination of everything you've done to prepare yourself for this very moment. The universe doesn't just hand out blessings to anyone. It rewards those who've fought, those who've endured, and those who've never lost sight of their purpose, even when everything around them screamed that it was too late or too difficult. You've been building, chosen one. You've been sculpting yourself, refining your spirit, and strengthening your soul. And now, you are finally stepping into the fullness of what you deserve. So, this is your time. Don't hesitate. Don't second-guess yourself. Don't wonder if you're worthy, because you are. You have been worthy all along. The blessings coming to you right now, they are not just for anyone. They are for you. You've earned them. This is the time for you to rise, for you to walk boldly into everything that's been prepared for you. And when you step into your miracle, know that it's only the beginning. This is not the end of your journey. It's the start of a brand new chapter, one filled with purpose, power, and unshakable belief. So stand tall, chosen one. Embrace this miracle with open arms. Embrace the new opportunities, the new blessings, and the new you that is emerging. You have been transformed by everything you've been through. And now it's time for the world to see the strength, the courage, and the grace that you carry. This is your moment of transformation. And when you rise with power. The miracle is not just a gift. It's the birth of something greater. Your purpose is unfolding, and it is yours to claim. This is your time. Embrace it. Own it. The miracle is here, and it's yours. All that you've prayed for is now coming to you. And it's just the beginning of the greatness that lies ahead. Every time you felt like giving up, you chose to stay grounded in faith. Every time you felt like nothing was happening, you kept walking forward. That is patience, trusting that everything is working out for you, even when you can't see it with your eyes. Your patience wasn't a sign of weakness or doubt. It was a sign of your strength and trust in the divine process. And now, the waiting has ended. The blessing you've prayed for is not only on its way, it's already unfolding, already being manifested in ways that are beyond your comprehension. So, stay patient, chosen one. You've done the work. You've walked the journey. Now, trust that the universe is delivering your miracle at the perfect time, and that it's going to be more magnificent than anything you could have imagined. Chosen one, take a moment right now to reflect on how far you've come. I want you to pause and really feel the weight of your journey. Look back on everything you've endured, the struggles, the moments of doubt, the setbacks that felt impossible to overcome. And yet, here you are, standing taller than ever, stronger than ever. This moment, this miracle that is about to unfold in your life, is not just about the destination. It's about everything you've become along the way. You've transformed into a warrior, someone who has weathered every storm, faced every challenge, and come out on the other side with a heart full of strength and a spirit full of power. The road you walked wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Every step, no matter how painful, has shaped you into the person you were always meant to be. And now, as you stand on the threshold of your miracle, I want you to celebrate that warrior within you. Celebrate the growth, the resilience, the wisdom that you've gained. This is your victory, chosen one. You've earned this moment. Don't rush past it. Take the time to honor how far you've come and everything you've overcome. You are a living testament to the power of perseverance and belief. You're not just about to receive a blessing. You are stepping into the person you were always destined to become. This is your time, chosen one. This blessing, this miracle that's coming into your life, it's yours. You've worked for it. You've prayed for it. You've sacrificed and persevered through the hardest of times, and now it's here. There's no need for you to feel undeserving or uncertain. You have earned every single ounce of this blessing. It's not by chance that it's coming to you now. The universe, the divine, has seen your heart, your faith, your endurance, and it is opening its arms wide to you. Now, it's time for you to step fully into everything you've always wanted. This is the moment where you claim what is rightfully yours. Don't hold back. Don't second-guess yourself. You are worthy of every blessing that is coming your way, and the universe is here to affirm that. You've put in the work. You've endured the storms, and now it's time for the sunshine. Own your blessing, chosen one. Walk confidently in it. Know that you have not only earned this moment, but that you are deserving of the greatness that is unfolding before you. This is just the beginning of everything you've dreamed of. Chances are, chosen one, you've been imagining your blessing, envisioning what it would look like, and now it's right here. But what you may not realize is that this blessing is just the start. What you're about to step into is not a one-time miracle. It's the beginning of an overflow. More peace, more love, more abundance, more joy. Your life is about to be flooded with blessings, and this new chapter will be filled with more than you could have ever expected. And with every blessing that comes, you will feel the weight of your past struggles lift off of you. Every tear, every hardship, every moment of uncertainty will fade into the distance. And in its place, you'll step into a life of light, of fulfillment, of limitless potential. This is the future you've dreamed of, the one you've worked so hard for, and it's becoming your reality. But it doesn't stop here, chosen one. The overflow is coming, and it's going to be more than you could have ever imagined. Get ready. The universe is about to flood your life with everything you've been asking for, and with each blessing, you'll feel yourself grow stronger, more aligned, and more abundant than ever before. You've worked for this moment, and now, get ready for everything else that's coming your way. Chosen one, I want you to hear this with your whole heart. This is your destiny. You didn't stumble upon this moment by coincidence. No, you were divinely guided here. You've walked through the fire. You've faced your darkest days. Those nights when you questioned everything, when it seemed like there was no way out. But here you stand, not just surviving, but thriving, bathed in the light of your miracle. Every struggle, every trial, every moment of pain was preparing you for this moment right here. You didn't get here by chance. You got here because you were always meant to. Your soul, your spirit, your very being knew this day would come. Your destiny has been waiting for you to claim it. You were born for this. You were made for this. All the hard work, all the prayers, all the belief, it wasn't in vain. It was leading you here. Now this is your moment. No more doubts. No more second-guessing. No more fear. It's time for you to fully embrace everything you've been working for. Your time has arrived, chosen one. Step into it. Own it. This is your time to shine. As you step into this miracle, know that this is just the beginning. What you're experiencing now, the blessings that are unfolding before you, they're just the first glimpse of what's coming. This moment, this miracle, is only the start of a brand new chapter in your life. The world may have doubted you in the past, but they'll no longer be able to ignore you. They're about to witness something extraordinary. Your light is about to shine brighter than ever, chosen one, and the world won't be able to look away. This is your rise. You've been through the trials, and now you're about to step into the future that has always been waiting for you. A future filled with abundance, greatness, and divine purpose. Everything you've been through, every challenge you've faced, has been preparing you for this moment. The universe has been aligning everything perfectly for you to step into your highest potential. The doors that were once closed to you will now swing wide open. And as you walk through them, you'll step into the fullness of everything you've dreamed of. What's coming next will be beyond your wildest expectations. You are rising into a life of purpose and greatness. The world is watching, and they will see that you were never meant to be small. You were always meant to rise. And now you will step into your miracle, chosen one. Your future is bright, and the best is yet to come. Chosen one, as you stand on the edge of this miracle, I want you to take a deep breath and truly feel the weight of this moment. The journey you've walked, the struggles you've endured, and the victories you've won have all led to this point. You've been through the fire, and now you are standing on the threshold of your transformation. This is not just a moment of change, it's a moment of gratitude. Take a moment to be grateful for every challenge you faced, every lesson that shaped you, and every step that brought you here. When you were in the midst of it, it may have felt impossible. There were days you wondered if you'd make it, if the miracle would ever come. But look at you now, stronger, wiser, more resilient than ever before. Be thankful for the trials, for they were the very things that prepared you to receive this blessing. Be grateful for every hardship, because each one was a step closer to the miracle that is now within your reach. The universe has seen your persistence, your faith, and your strength. And now, all that you've been waiting for is finally here. This moment of transformation is yours, and it is a reflection of everything you've done to earn it. Stand in gratitude, chosen one, because you are about to step into the life you've always dreamed of. Now, chosen one, as you stand at the threshold of your miracle, it's time to fully embrace everything that is coming your way. This is not just a blessing. It is a testament to your strength, your perseverance, and your unwavering faith. You've walked through the fire, and now you are standing in the light of your breakthrough. Every tear, every moment of doubt, every trial was leading you to this very moment. This miracle is a reflection of everything you've endured. It is a direct result of the strength you've shown when everything around you tried to break you. You have earned this, and now it's time to rise. Rise into your blessing. Rise into your power. It's time for you to claim everything that is yours. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt. This is your time. The miracle you've waited for is finally here, and it's only the beginning. Step boldly into the future, chosen one. The universe has prepared you for this moment, and now you are ready. The time has come to claim your miracle. The future you've always dreamed of is within your grasp. Embrace it. You are ready for everything that's about to unfold. Chosen one, I want you to truly understand this. The miracle that is unfolding before you is not just a blessing. It is a reflection of your strength, your perseverance, and most of all, your unwavering faith. You have faced battles that others couldn't even imagine. You've walked through storms that tested your very spirit, but you didn't break. No, you stood tall. You kept going when everything around you said to stop. You held on to your faith even when it felt like it was the only thing keeping you grounded. And now, that unwavering faith has brought you to this moment. This miracle is not something that came by chance, nor was it handed to you easily. You've worked for this. You've earned it. Every challenge, every sacrifice, every prayer you've sent into the universe has led you here. It was all part of the process that shaped you into who you are today. Stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever thought possible. Now, it's time for you to rise like never before. The time for doubt, for second-guessing, is over. The universe has already aligned everything in your favor. The blessing you've been waiting for, the miracle you've dreamed about, is here. It's not coming tomorrow, it's here today. This is your time, chosen one. You were never meant to wait forever. This is the moment you were destined for. So rise. Embrace everything that's coming your way. Step boldly into the future that's been waiting for you. Your miracle is not just something to receive. It's something to live. Claim your power now. Own this moment. You are worthy of every blessing that's on its way to you. And as you embrace the miracle in front of you, know that this is just the beginning. There is so much more to come, and it's all yours. This is your moment of transformation, your moment of greatness. Don't hold back. Step fully into your destiny. The miracle is here, and it's yours. All you have to do is claim it. Chosen one, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Your miracle is no longer a distant dream. It's here, right now, and it's yours for the taking. All the struggles, all the hardships, all the doubts you've faced have led you to this very moment. You've walked through the fire, you've faced the darkness, and now you stand on the edge of a new dawn, ready to claim everything that you've worked so hard for. Now, it's time for you to rise higher than ever before. You've earned this. Every step, every tear, every moment of faith has brought you to this place. And now, as your blessing unfolds, the world will watch in awe as you walk into the life you've always dreamed of. They won't understand the journey that led you here, but they will see the power in your stride. They will see the strength in your eyes, and they will witness the miracle that has always been meant for you. So keep rising, chosen one. Keep claiming the life you deserve. Keep shining with a light that no one can dim. This is your time. And as you step forward into everything that's waiting for you, know that nothing can stop you now. The universe has already aligned everything for your success. All you have to do is keep walking with faith, keep walking with confidence, and keep walking into your greatness. Remember, this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come, and your miracle is only the first of many. Keep rising, keep claiming, and keep shining. Because the world is about to see the true power of the chosen one.